Oh no, I'm sorry. I just got carried away. Next thing I knew, my lips were getting way ahead of me and...
Shut up.
What?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Rayla and Callum moments on The Dragon Prince.
Yeah, so, you were gone for a while, and now, this is a thing, so...
What? What?
For this list, we're looking at the most adorable and heartwarming moments between the human prince and Moonshadow Elf. Which Rayllum moment did you think was the cutest? Did we miss any? Tell us in the comments. Number 10, an almost I love you.
You're even looking cheery. And is that a twinkle in your eye? Oh, no, that's not a twinkle. It's one of those sleep crusties. Here, let me...
When Rayla runs off to rescue a dragon, Callum draws on dark magic to save both the dragon and Rayla. As he suffers through feverish dreams afterwards, Rayla rebukes him for harnessing dark powers. But it's partly a smokescreen. Underneath, she's terrified of losing him.
Oh, Callum, please come back. It doesn't matter what you did before. I just want you to be okay again.
Through their adventures, they've developed a connection that bridges their very different worlds. She's about to admit her feelings, only to dissemble when Callum suddenly wakes up.
I can't lose you like this. You mean too much to me. Callum, Oh, look, you're awake now.
It's a touching moment filled with all the awkwardness we love about them. Number 9, you're a mage.
I'm not really anything.
You just did magic!
Yeah, that's what a mage is. You're a mage.
Oh, really? Wow, I'm a mage! I'm a mage!
This moment didn't feel momentous at the time, at least not in terms of the relationship between Rayla and Callum. But looking back, it showed the role that Rayla would have in supporting Callum as he figured out who he was. After Callum uses the Primal Stone to dispel the Smoky Seekers, Rayla declares that he's a mage. Callum later shares with her that he's never felt good at anything, until that moment.
Rayla, princes are supposed to be good at things. Sword fighting, leadership, riding horses. But I've always been kind of bad at, well, everything.
Realizing how much it means to him, she agrees to help him find a magical artifact, even though it puts her in harm's way.
And then you called me a mage, and that felt right. I just have this feeling that cube thing could help me.
Her support would ultimately help him find his way. Number 8, comforting Callum. The loss of a loved one is overwhelming, but it helps to have a shoulder to lean on. Throughout Season 1, Rayla has a dark secret, her knowledge that her mentor Runan has killed Callum's stepfather. Moonshadow Elf mage Lujane offers some awful advice.
If I want him to trust me, don't I have to stop hiding the truth?
Real trust is about accepting even the dark parts we will never know.
But Rayla realizes she needs to come clean, even though it will hurt Callum and implicate herself. After Claudia beats her to it, Callum is angry, but after struggling to tell Ezran, he understands why Rayla found it so hard.
When you care about someone, it's hard to hurt them, even when what you're telling them is the truth.
As he lets himself grieve, Rayla comforts him. Sometimes it's the most difficult times in our lives that bring us together.
I just hoped if I didn't think about it, maybe somehow it wouldn't be true. But he's gone. He's really gone.
Number 7, Rayla in the rubble.
Little help over here!
Rayla!
Season 4 sees Callum and Rayla estranged after she leaves him to hunt down Viren. Rayla has realized her folly and wants to pick things up where they left off 2 years ago. But naturally enough, Callum feels hurt and abandoned. He keeps distance between them throughout the season.
Good luck, Rayla. You'll find it in no time.
Let the adventure begin.
Old feelings feelings are hard to fight, however, especially for people who care for and admire each other as much as Rayla and Callum. When he sees one of her butterfly blades, he's sure she's dead. His relief when she emerges from the rubble reveals how much she still means to him.
I'm so glad you came back.
Number 6. Childhood refuge.
I used to come to this meadow when I was a kid. I would spend hours on my own exploring and making all kinds of colorful little friends.
There's something special about bringing someone to your old childhood haunts. It's a way of sharing your past and important memories. In Zadia, Callum clings to Rayla as they descend on a giant helicopter seed, leading to blushes all around.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It was a bumpy ride.
In a meadow, Rayla delights in showing him where she used to play as a child. Callum is just as excited as she is to meet her colorful friends.
They're so cute!
Look! They stick together! I thought you'd like them.
I love them.
It's a welcome break from the perils of their quest, and an introduction for Callum into Rayla's life and home. Number 5. Callum tells Rayla the truth about her parents.
They didn't run. They fought. To the end.
When we first meet Rayla, she's driven to prove herself as an assassin and get revenge on humankind. A deep shame has shaped her life, as she believes her parents ran away from their duty.
Rayla, you have to let it go!
If you think I can just let it go, then you don't know me at all. You never did.
After Callum tells her to just let it go, he realizes he's misjudged the situation. Determined to help, he discovers what really happened to her parents, who fought valiantly to the last.
What does this mean? What should I do?
I don't know. But it's your choice. No one else's.
We should decide together.
For better or worse, we've all been set on our paths by experiences in our past. It can take a special someone to help us choose our own future. And for Rayla, that someone is Callum. Number 4. You're too good to feel this bad about yourself.
You have true courage and a big heart. I've seen you get knocked down so many times before, and every single time you get up again. That's real strength. And you're 10 times funnier than any human I know.
Sometimes our inner voice needs some tough love. After her people turn their backs on her, Rayla feels lost and alone. Her inner voice is telling her that she's not good enough, but Callum steps in to tell that voice to be quiet.
I'm not good enough and I never will be.
Shut up.
Wait, what?
Just shut up. You're talking crazy. Just listen to me. You're too good to feel this bad about yourself.
When he looks at Rayla, he doesn't see a failure, but someone compassionate, courageous, and strong. He lists all the ways in which she's amazing. The moment culminates in their first kiss, although Callum is taken totally by surprise.
See, you know you're amazing. You're smart and fast and beautiful. Rayla, you're the most amazing person I've ever met.
Having misread the situation, Rayla is absolutely mortified. But for Rayllum shippers, it was a wonderful moment that hinted at more to come. Number 3. My best friend.
He's noble and true. When we met, he could have had me captured or killed, but he didn't. Because without knowing me or anything about me, he saw past human hatred and did what he knew was right.
The divide between humans and elves in The Dragon Prince is centuries deep, with prejudices coloring every interaction.
She's an elf!
But a good elf.
What do you mean, but a good elf?
As Rayla and Callum become unlikely allies, they learn to see past their preconceptions. When Rayla defends Callum to the fearsome dragon Sol Regum, they aren't yet a couple, but Rayla has already developed feelings for him, which have overcome her vendetta against humans. Her admiration for him is clear. She even identifies him as her best friend.
He's smart and kind and brave, and he's my friend. My best friend.
Which, when it comes down to it, is really what we all want our partners to be. Number 2, Rayla is a hero.
Rayla is selfless, strong, and caring. That's what makes her a hero. That's what makes her Rayla.
One of the best things about Rayla and Callum's relationship is their mutual admiration. Each excels in different ways, something they recognize and allow to complement one another. After their first awkward and unexpected kiss, they realize Nyx has made off with the Dragon Prince. Despite Nyx's betrayal, Rayla saves her from the Soulfang serpents. When Nyx wonders why, the words spill out of Callum as he praises her virtues.
It's because Rayla is a hero.
What?
Rayla saves people. She's brave. She does what's right, even if it puts her own life in danger. And even when the odds seem impossible. Even when it means her own people might misunderstand and turn against her.
Rayla is stunned as she sees herself through Callum's eyes. Carried away, he kisses her, marking the moment that these lovebirds finally got together.
You are so... Oh no, I'm sorry. I just got carried away. Next thing I knew, my lips were getting way ahead of me and...
Shut up.
What?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. I love you.
Rayla, I love you. Manus, Puma, Volantis.
Love is a leap of faith, and Callum took that very literally. When Rayla rushes Viren in order to rescue Zim, determined to fulfill her duty as the last Dragon Guard, both go hurtling off the Stormspire. Although Callum's previous attempts to fly have failed, he hesitates only a moment before diving after her.
No, no, Rayla!
His spell doesn't work, and all seems lost until he admits his feelings for Rayla in midair. Giving it one last try, Callum finally transforms. As Rayla and Callum soar away together, they tell each other "I love you" for the first time.
Callum! But how did you...
'Cause I love you, Rayla. I really do.
I love you too, Callum.
It is a perfect moment that shows how far they've both come, both as individuals and a couple. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.